Hi, YouTube friends. My name is MJ and I am the Elder Auntie. Welcome to my first video on YouTube. Um, First, if you find yourself inspired, you watch all the way through and you find yourself inspired by this video, I invite you to like and subscribe. So I've been contemplating starting a YouTube channel for a few months now, and I finally decided to push past my procrastination and get started. The primary focus of this channel is to help others live a big, creative, joyful life with style, wellness, authenticity, and intention. As the channel grows, I will dive into the above topics more deeply, but today I wanted to chat about opting out of the holidays. So, opting out has been a long process for me. It started to develop about 8, 9 years ago due to just some family issues that had arisen at the time. Basically, I grew tired of feeling judged and, basically just judged for living a life different than what the rest of my family lived. So, spending time with the family during holidays in those, previous 8 to 9 years was spotty. Some years was more consistent, others less frequent. I was learning that my peace was more important than being expected to participate in events that left me depleted. In 2023, I was at about 90% of my opt out level. I have a very demanding job that is heavily dependent upon holiday business. It did make declining Thanksgiving in 2023 much easier as my workload increases substantially in the fourth quarter. And the last month of the year, in December, I just told my family that I just didn't have the energy to participate in Christmas at all. I was becoming acutely aware of the craziness of the Christmas holiday season. By the end of the day, I was tired of being bombarded with the constant marketing and advertising to consume, consume, consume. I'm sure all of us have felt this recently, much more so than maybe in previous years. Maybe you haven't, I don't know. But for me, it had finally reached its peak. In 2024, my only sibling and her family decided to move halfway across the country, so that made opting out of the holidays much easier. It basically finalized my decision to do so completely. As time progressed over the past year, I did engage in a lot of self reflection and noticed that really not a whole lot of how the modern world operates is aligned with my values anymore. I don't know that it ever was, and maybe I just wasn't aware of it. I began to question the traditions that I was raised in and asked myself if I would have missed them if I made different choices or I didn't participate anymore. And the answer was unequivocally no, I would not miss them. So this year, I didn't participate in any manufactured consumer celebration, and it was pure bliss. There was no frenetic shopping, no buying crap that wasn't wanted or needed, no fancy desserts, no big meals were made, no rushing around to get from one family to another. I spent those holidays reading, resting, napping, writing, doing projects around the house that I hadn't had time to complete before. My body was happy that I listened to it. and my stress level declined substantially. So now that 2025 is here, I can confidently say that I am redefining what the holidays mean to me and what they look like. So I have adopted a mindset of living seasonally. While I don't celebrate Christmas, I do honor Yule, or the winter solstice, and the time of slowing down. I will not honor Easter, but I will celebrate and welcome spring. And I won't acknowledge Thanksgiving anymore, but I will be very grateful for the harvest in the fall. I'm learning that life is about choices, and it can take many years for us to learn what we truly want for ourselves, to ensure our joy and well-being. Sometimes that life we envision gets buried under layers of conditioning and expectations put upon us by others. I just want you to remember that it's never too late to reclaim that spark, the spark of creativity and joy, that living life on your own terms brings to you. I appreciate you listening, liking, and subscribing if you have, and I will see you in the next video.